You have to have imams in all the sciences. You have imam in grammar, right? My imam in grammar is Ibn Malik, khalas, or Ibn Hisham. You have to have imam in grammar. Who you took your grammar from, which book you studied. You have to have imam in fiqh. You have to have an imam in aqidah. Who's your imam in aqidah? Somebody says, oh, well, I just follow the book and the sunnah. Who's understanding? The book and the sunnah have to be understood. So who's understanding it? Ibn Taymiyyah. Okay, then that's your imam in aqidah, is Imam Ibn Taymiyyah. So don't say it's the book and the sunnah, say it's the understanding of Ibn Taymiyyah. Now, the fact that the vast majority of ulama in the history of Islam after the 8th century were opposed to his understanding of many things in aqidah, that might not bother you. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you think they're all wrong and he was right. That could be possible. Right? Highly unlikely, but it could be possible. You have to allow for that if you're honest about the nature of knowledge. But the Prophet said, be with the majority. The Prophet said, the jama'ah, yadullah ma'al jama'ah, be with the largest group. So you have an imam in aqidah, whether you like it or not. You have an imam in everything. There's an imam in everything, like I said, everything. You can't get out of taqlid. You think you can, but you can't. We're all muqallidun. Well, I mean, why? When I went to Turkey, I had some shirts made. They make them like here, the women's shirt, they button on the opposite side. Did you know that, Fatima? Yeah, men's shirts, they button on the opposite side of women's shirts. So when I got Turkish shirts, I found that they're on the opposite side, right? They put the on the left side and you go over to the right because they follow the sunnah. So they like to put the right over the left. Wallah, he told me that. I asked the khayyat, why you put this thing? He said, sunnah, brother. So I had to get used to that. It's very strange when your whole life you've buttoned one way and then suddenly it felt very awkward. But I was just muqallid. I'm just following the culture I came from in how they put buttons on. Because you could do one or the other, right? The egg, people, when they crack the egg, some put the pointy side of the egg up, some put the broad side of the egg up. When you stir tea, like I was stirring tea once in front of this Syrian, this way, he said, la la ya akhi, that's the way they do it in Homs. In Damascus, we do it like this. So even in the tea, there's taqlid, right? So everything, you're going to be following somebody. And then he said,